Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Battle Brothers with me, Cornish-Knight, and the Cornish-Knight Company. Now, in the last episode, we'd lost to Fuax and VDR, unfortunately. They got eaten by basically dire wolves, which is not particularly pleasant. We have taken a contract, I believe. Drive off the bandits from the Red Knives camp, which is up here in the north. How's our food looking? Well, let's try, shall we? No, it's evening already, that's not good. I might have to camp. Because I don't want to be fighting these guys at dusk, it's not good for ranged combat. That being the case, I really do need to get another archer. Oh god, they've got some bandit thugs and a few bandit raiders, that's not good. Oh well, we can only try. Oh, it's absolute... it's not nice. Oh, he's got a lot of armour. Bandit raider. Can we get anybody from this range? No, I'm gonna hold off with Wiseman. Wiseman's gonna basically hold back. Rogue's gonna go up here and hold. I'm gonna get everyone to basically hold. Why has he got low morale? Why is he wavering of all things? Indy, why are you wavering? Oh, sorry, I meant to put a sealed wall up. Everyone basically gets a sealed wall. This is going to end badly if I'm not careful. Right, now my archer gets to pick one of them to shoot at. Probably he's the biggest threat at the moment, and Wiseman misses. Wiseman takes like a rushed shot and it just misses by an inch. But things are going to get grim from now on. He's going to jump forward, I don't know where he's going. SK sort of lunges out and sort of smacks the guy in the arm with his pickaxe, drawing a bit of blood and sort of cutting through his sort of like falling Gabson. They're going to try and swarm me if I'm not careful. Yeah, definitely trying to swarm me. Right, I need to hit the guy. Ooh, that's nice. Who was that? That was Cmod. Cmod sort of lunges forward and sort of gets in under the guy's arm and jabs him in the armpit and sort of slices open artery and blood starts to trickle out. Wiseman, come on, don't fail me, man. Oh, Wiseman again, sort of panicking with the seeing like encroaching amount of people. Sort of panics and like muddles his shot. Indy decides that they're basically going to hold there and sort of keep enemies away. Jack Williams lunges over and sort of stabs the man in the hand with his pitchfork, piercing the guy's weapon hand and sort of making him stagger slightly. Well, that's not good. Rogue is sort of like trying to desperately get into combat. No! Rogue! Right, this has to end now. We had to take out these guys. Come on, Cmod. Oh, seriously, Wiseman? SK basically lusses out and misses. Desperately trying to destroy the man's armour. Lilycorn smashes into the guy's shield, badly damaging it. While Jack reaches over and misses. Oh god, it's going so badly wrong. Come on, hold out, man. Oh, that's not good. Indy dives forward and jabs at the bandit raider with her spear, but she misses. Come on, Rogue, you can do this. Oh yes, Rogue swings with his woodsman's axe and buries it deep into the guy's arm, cutting deep into the archery and badly wounding his armour. Wiseman jabs forward again with his spear, but he misses. Everyone's missing. Oh god. How could you guys miss so much? I'm gonna have to relocate because I don't want him to basically hit his own teammates. At least he manages to actually... Wiseman manages to basically knock a crossbow and sort of jab into the guy's arm muscle with a lucky shot. Come on, Indy. Yes, Indy manages to... Oh, with 2 rapid strikes, Indy basically managed to jab it into the... Oh, this is not going well. SK, come on, hold up, man. You can do this. Oh yes, you sort of managed to jab it into the guy's right hand, and with a quick slip you cut his tendon in his right hand and he sort of staggers back, bleeding profusely. Come on, Lilycorn. Lilycorn manages to break the man's shield and then a good smack. Ooh. He might just hold on. Oh, this is not looking good. Repel. Poke and shove a target in order to force it away from user by one target. Target is hit, may take damage if pushed back. I'd rather try. I can't hit anybody. Wiseman, come on, you need to do this. Hit the guy. Die. Oh, SK has been killed by a raider. No! SK! Seymour, sort of enraged at seeing SK, his friend, fall, lashes out at the bandit, and with a nice, nasty stroke finishes him off. Lilycorn rushes to his friend's aid and manages to finish off the other bandit as well, with a nasty crack to the side of the head. Oh, this is going to be good. Rogue, come on man, I need you to finish him. Oh god. Has killed Jack as well. Oh, maybe I'm playing this in too hard a difficulty. Why are all my people dying? Seriously? I'm not going to have no experience for anyone at this rate. They're all going to be dead. Come on, Rogue. Yes! And with one large swing he managed to decapitate his opponent. Oh yes, that's a good shot. Wiseman sort of takes a risky manoeuvre and leans over Seymour and fires a shot off which pierces the man's hand, making him struggle and strain. Come on, it's all up to you, Seymour. No, Seymour, why? Why must you fail me when I need you the most? Come on, Lilycorn. Run them down. I will avenge my men. his stamina's full. This isn't good. Oh, I lost SK and Jack Williams. Did I get anything decent out of that at all? A bit of money, some armour. But even so, it's like, God. I knew it was going to be bad. The amount of raiders. But I've like lost another 2 guys. It's not good. Plus the cost to basically healing rogue. Give him a decent helmet. And what's that? 30, 30, 40, 105. I might give that to Rogue because he needs basically better head protection, and you can have that. Gods above. Not only do I've like lost 2 more guys, which is really frustrating. Sorry, SK. I tried my best, man. I've got like no money for anyone now. I need to hire people, but he's going to have low hit points and low maximum fatigue and low resolve. Oh, let's try and sell some stuff at least. Gods above. Not a bad weapon. I just need money so badly. That's worth a bit. Get a bit of money together at least. Got a little bit of cash. I'll get him because he's not cheap, but he's cheaper than these guys who will have like massive penalties. I mean, I might get lucky. Harold a liar. After gambling addiction got the better of him, Harold found himself on the streets having a beg for his bread. At the sign of you, he rises open arms to embrace you, claiming to know you well for years past, and many said adventures for your name escapes him at the moment. Well, let's see what we got. Actually, he's not too bad, to be honest. This guy's much better at... Ooh, he's got loads of points in range. If I only had the money to actually buy decent range equipment. Because I need to basically buy these guys something that means they won't die in the first 30 seconds. Curses. How's our supply money look? 22 days. Right. Day 5. As you can tell, we are absolutely getting our backsides handed to us. I doubt Kovland would have anything. Zavels. I doubt Zavels will have... The problem is I don't want to basically go somewhere and get a horrible job and end up getting like murdered brutally. I might have to go back to Hornehensen. Might be our only choice. God. Along the way, while the company takes a short rest, you sit down to examine your cauterized arrow wound. It's tender, but your mobility is slowly returning. Rogue, the falcon, joins you, seizing the opportunity to talk to his captain. The way I see it, nobody knows about the Cornish-Knight yet. We don't want to hunt ragtag bands of bandits for the woods forever, but we'll have to make a name for ourselves first as reliable swords to hire. We can get things done before the noble houses take notice. They'll want to use the company for far better paying tasks. I'm sure. He adjusts his weapon belt and continues. Just we keep in mind that the High Lords are playing a dangerous game. We don't want to get on their bad side. There are enough stories of people that crossed them only to end up quartered and fed to the pigs. And they have means to squish even a company of sellswords. He pauses a short moment and adds through another thought. The guild masters and councilmen running villages and towns too have good money. We depend on them to hire the company for now, but have some influential friends may also help us get better deals with the merchants. Basically, you're standing with factions and like towns and stuff like that impacts upon how much they're willing to pay you for things. At the moment, we're relatively in trouble, to be honest. I mean, none of our guys, a couple of our guys are like level 2. He's got crossed fingers, which means that melee percent, that's bad, but it will heal in 1 to 3 days, which isn't so bad. I mean, they both got okay. I think I'm going to stick him with a shield. This is actually nice to have. Give him that. Give him that. Give him a hood. Shove him in the shield wall. This guy can have a hood. I mean, he's got a little bit of armour. Give him the spear. Well, the pitchfork. I'm going to have to sort of stay out of combat for a bit. Maybe I can just get a nice cushy job transporting stuff. Oh, I'm in a bad position. Maybe I have to try and get down to the coast. Get down to Wolfenburg, or maybe Toffwall. But there doesn't seem to be any clear way. It's night time, I have to camp. I mean, what's our reputation with people? I mean, they're going on about our reputation. Unknown. See, these are all the towns that know us. Wardtail, Bolstad knows us. House Beringer, wealth to him who knows how to use it. House Grimund and House Esten. As I said, this is like in late early access. The developers have intended for. Let's see if there's anyone we can hire. High fatigue. I might just hire the farmhand. Because I need people that can fight. Does he have anything that I can use? No. And that's all massively out of my pay range. I might head down. I mean, is there a road that we can take? All the roads seem to be going in this direction. I really don't want to go off the beaten track, but to get to anything down here we're going to go massively out of our way. Gonna have to risk it. Don't want to do it. We'll head down to Langholz. Maybe they'll have some work for us down there. Or even if it's not work, at least it'll be something, an easier job than clearing out bandit encampments and getting all my men killed in the process. Actually, in that particular line of thought, these guys better get renamed. I believe I had a request from someone. who wanted to be called Hawkin. So Hawkin, here you go, man. If anybody wants to have their name added to the game, please leave it in the comment section below. I'm always happy to do it. And I don't like that Harold the Liar. Let's call him, who we got here at the moment? Can we change the Liar bit? I don't like the Liar bit. Let's call this person Kid. And you can have a title. Kid the Vermin. As someone that I know from my YouTubing. Actually, I'd better make that a capital V. That his thing is this, using the direction of the button, so this is really quite. I don't believe we lost. I'm gonna have to start basically keeping list who dies. There is going to be the developers have said they're going to make like a memorial wall for your fallen party members and stuff. There's like a lot of stuff still coming. God, everyone's so expensive. Really basic contract. Surgrid, the trade master, restfully walks back and forth while explaining what troubles him. There have been an audacious act of thievery. Despicable bandits store a rare coin collection which is immeasurable value to me. I implore you to hunt down these thieves and return that item to me. He lowers his voice in an insisting tone. Not only will you get paid handsomely, but you also set the worrisome minds of good people at Landholds to rest. Let's talk pay. Very well. This is what I'm prepared to offer you. You receive 330 coins. I want more, you demand. I still want more. Yeah, let's do that. I accept the contract. Right. Follow the tracks west, so they're running into the Marsh this afternoon. Well, that's bandit raiders already. Yeah, that's not good. Many bandit raiders. Hopefully I can get them in the afternoon. You catch a group of bandits lugging your employer's property around. They seem shocked that you found them here, and no time is wasted trying to parley. They arm themselves and order the Cornish-Knights to charge. Well, sorry, they arm themselves and you order the Cornish-Knights to charge. To arms, my brothers! I mean, Hawkin would do a better job than last. Oh god, that guy's got a battle axe. Right. Get up here on the edge, rogue. Oh god, you still haven't healed, have you? Oh dear. Why are you wavering? Seriously, Indy? He's basically got the dastard trait. This character would turn tail on the first possible occasion. Better have an eye on him. I need to take out that axe user. I better get my wall up. Yeah, they're gonna push that way. That's not good. Come on, Wiseman, you can do it, man. Yes, Wiseman takes him with his crossbow and with a deft accuracy buries a bolt in the man's shoulder. Shield wall up, lads. The bandits sort of class into our sealed wall. Yeah, they're definitely going to try and do something. Oh, they're trying to get around the sides. That's not good. Quickly. Oh, come on, Licorn. How can you miss? Indy sort of jabs at them with his spear wall, getting several of them injured. Seymour sort of does another sort of jab and sort of grazes one just lightly. Well, Wiseman knocks another arrow to his a bolt to his crossbow and lets fly at the bandit thug, burying another one into the man's body. Seeing his opportunity, Kid Vermin lassos him with his flail. Oh God. God's above. And it's up to Indy to finish. Unfortunately, Kid Vermin wasn't up to the task, so Indy had to finish him off with a quick jab. For someone who's basically supposed to be a coward, this person is doing a lot of damage. Come on, Rogue, get into combat, man. I need you to basically do stuff. Seymour, seeing the danger that his comrades in, lassos out. Oh wow, well done, Seymour. Seymour managed to sort of step in and sort of jams his sword up through the man's tattered clothing. Wiseman sort of quickly jumps around the flank, trying to get a better shot from the bandit thug. Oh, and in a great display of accuracy, manages to lodge a crossbow bolt deep into the man's chest as he sort of staggers and falls backwards. A surprised look on his face. Dead. Rogue, still suffering from crossed fingers from the last engagement, sort of picks up his woodsman's axe and eyes the thug in front of him, who probably by this point is looking rather nervous since he's bleeding quite badly and is in pain. But Rogue takes a deep breath and severs the man's head from his shoulders with a single strike, before slowly turning his attention on the few remaining thugs in front of them. Hawkins sees his chances as well and lunges forward with his pitchfork, burying it deep into the man, who sort of gurgles and splutters before sort of staggering over dead. Kid Vermin, basically still trying to prove himself, charges forward into the fray, lunging at the man's head. This bandit thug probably isn't having the best day. Lilycorn, seeing his chance, finishes him off as well with another quick axe chop to the head. Ooh, got a couple of Gabsons. Oh, I've got some nice stuff. Let's see how our guys are looking. Rogue leveled up. We'll put some into his melee defense, and into his health perhaps, maybe his stamina. His resolve is quite bad as well. Gonna put some more into his stamina. I need to pick a perk for him. Which one to have, ladies and gentlemen? What's good for Executioner is very good. Inflicts additional 20 damage against targets that are sustained any injury effect, which is really nice. Oh, Wiseman was so close to leveling up. Indy leveled up as well. That's nice. I think a little bit more into health. Definitely a lot more into their resolve, because Indy is sort of flagging a bit resolve wise, and I'll put a little bit into their melee ability. Pick them a good perk. Colossus is very nice. And we have Lilycorn. Lilycorn did really well in the last battle. Boost their melee. Probably got to boost their health and boost their stamina. Pick another perk. Crippling Strike perhaps? Lowers their threshold to inflict injuries, maybe. I think I'm just going to go with Colossus again, because it's a really nice one to have. let's just quickly check out what equipment we have. We have in our stash. I'm going to give Rogue one of the Gabsons because he basically has no shielding, so he needs it. Who else gets this? I think I'm going to give Lilycorn this, and give... oh, sorry, that's not Lilycorn. I'm going to give Indy that. Give Lilycorn one of the padded Gabsons. Seymour. I'm going to give a thick tunic to Kid. Hawk is definitely getting a thick tunic as well. Our supplies are running low as well. Ooh, Hawkin. Survivor, why won't you just stay dead? The character is a survivor and will outlive most of his peers. Has a 100% chance of surviving if struck down and not killed by a fatality. Cool. Loyal. That's nice. We'll quickly rush back to... well, you found those responsible for stealing the rare coin collection and put them to the sword. Now I just need to put the rare coin collections back in Sugar, the Trader Master's hands, and get your reward. Oh no, bandit raiders are trying to intercept me. Leave me be. Oh, thank God. They managed like you were being attacked, but as you can see, we got like some militiamen and some marksmen are coming to our aid. To arms, brothers! You are surprised along the road, returning back, and you see a group of bandits throwing in way to you. But fortunately, the local garrison militia come to your aid. To be honest, I'm just going to let the militia guys basically help me out because I really don't want to lose. My guys are not particularly good health-wise. What's the AI doing? Ooh, that was a nice shot. Uh-oh. Gonna send some of my guys just because that's not good. These militiamen are brave if poorly equipped. I don't have to reinforce my guys. Ooh, that's not nice. Ooh, but we managed to finish we managed to finish the guy with the great weapon off. That's nice. I get up on this higher ground. Can I hit one of them? Yes. Who should I hit? Probably one of... if we go aim for the guy at the back, we're more likely to hit one of his colleagues in the front. Let's try that. Ooh, that was a nice hit. Wiseman sort of knocks an arrow to his bolt to his crossbow and lets fly and manages to land the bolt deep into the man's arm. Now it's literally trying to get all my guys together. Just pull Rogue back slightly. Ooh, that marksman took a risk. God, they're really biting into him. God, these militiamen really don't mess about. Well, they're firing in the combat, which is slightly worrisome. They must have been trying to flee. try and get our blokes into combat so we get a bit more combat experience for them. Reload. I'm not going to... I can try shooting into combat, but there's a good chance I'm going to hit my own dudes or my allies, so I'm not going to do it. Let's have a Hawkin can come to the rescue and jab. Stop at him, rogue. Yep. These militiamen really don't mess about. Stop aiming. What are you doing firing into combat, you fool? I'm trying to lash, aim at the guy's head, aim for the opponent's head, somewhat unpredictable in damage, but able to strike over and around the shield cover with a bit of luck. Let's try that. Let's just flail him because he's not got the shield. Come on, kid. Seriously. To be honest, this guy isn't going anywhere. Because even if he tries to break from combat now, he's like surrounded on all sides. Don't dare shoot into combat. Hawkin sort of leans over, jabs at the man again with his pitchfork, but the man evades. And with that, the fight is over. We got like no XP for that. We got a little bit of money though and some repair tools and stuff, but that was well. Just quickly. There we go. When you return to Sigon the Trader Master, he's playing with a bird in a cage. Sellsword returns, and you hold up the artifact and set it on his desk. He takes it, turns it, nods, and puts it away. Excellent. And for your troubles, he waves his hand at the wooden chest filled with coins. 450 crowns. Very nice. We still can't afford any people in here because they're all massively overpriced. But I think that's where we're going to call it quits for the day, ladies and gentlemen. If you have liked, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. Well, yes, the subscription button. You can follow me on Facebook or Twitter at the links provided below. If you want a character named in the game, please leave it in the description, well, in the comment section. I'm always happy to try and appease my, well, I say appease, but satisfy my fans. I am going through my characters' names at quite a rate, so it would be quite helpful. I hope you've all enjoyed. I've been Cornish-Knight. I shall catch you on next time. Goodbye.